So right now I'm clearing the building site where the new log cabin is going to go. As you guys saw in that driveway video, you know, our woods is so thick that it doesn't really matter which way you drop a tree, it's going to get snagged on something. So it can be frustrating, but you know, I just do a few at a time, get those bucked up, cleaned up, get them out of the way, and then just keep going. But the new cabin is going to be 24 by 40. So I'm clearing out a footprint about that size, and then I got to stake it out, get it ribboned, just in case the county wants to come out and, you know, look at it. I doubt they will, but they like you to do that. So that's what I'm doing today, is getting the footprint of the cabin cleared, and then from there I'll clear out more trees around the perimeter of it. But we're not going to take down a whole lot of trees. All the trees that you're seeing me take down for, you know, for the driveway, for the cabin, they're all popple. You know, this is just a popple forest that we live on here, and they're basically just weeds. You know, it's all these like little spindly popple. They're good to get rid of. They're worthless basically. So we're getting rid of those. But I have a pretty good dent in this so far. I'm just going to keep hacking and carving this out. Well, it started raining. It wasn't supposed to rain today. I'm going to keep going though. I pretty much got my 40 feet cleared, but I need to work my way this way kind of. I think I'll just keep going and then clean everything up at the end. Gotta move you. I'm pretty sure this one's gonna land on the camera. I lost one of my nuts that holds this cover on, and then the one that I have on there now keeps coming loose, so I've had my chain come off a couple times. Probably order like a 10-pack of these because they do come off once in a while. Anyways, we got a good start on this. I'm going to take a 5-er and then keep clearing. Kind of got to keep working my way this way now a little bit, and then I think we'll have our footprint at least. Good morning. Sierra and I are going to head out and take our bows. Well, she's going to take her bow. We're trying to get her deer first this year. But we're going to go out hunting this morning. And then this afternoon we're going to go out and get some grouse. But Skeeter is just devastated right now because he thinks that we're going to go BIRD hunting. But, so he's sad because he thinks we're just leaving him here. But he gets to run out in the woods all afternoon. We'll be right back, okay, buddy? And then it's your hunting this afternoon. We're a little bit late this morning, but we're trying a new spot, so we don't have any marking tape or anything out there. So we kind of waited till it got a little bit light like this. It's darker than it's showing up on camera, but we're gonna go out and sit for a couple hours and see if we can't get Sierra her first deer. The spot we're gonna try is just kind of back on some national forest land that joins our land here, so we don't have to drive anywhere. We're just walking out the front door and heading out in the woods. If you want their bud, I can carry your other one. Well, this concludes the morning hunt. Sierra and I saw 5 deer, maybe 6, but we had a spike buck come walking up probably 15 yards up this way. Sierra was looking that way, and you know it's wet in the woods right now, so they sneak pretty much right up on you. I saw it coming. Had I had my bow, I could have got it, but Sierra wasn't really in a position to get it, and then it winded us and took off. Fun to see, not a real big deer. But cool experience. And then down here we had 2 deer come walking this way, and they turned and went that way. And then there was 2 that came right up in here, well, a ways away.
Yeah, no good shots.
Yeah, and we didn't have a shot at it, but you could see them back in there. They were probably 40 yards through a bunch of brush, so
it was cool. They stayed a while, and they looked at us, and then they'd eat, and then they'd look at us.
Yeah, Sierra had a pretty good stare down with one for a while. Kept looking at, they knew we were here. They knew something was going on, but it was fun. It's fun to see deer from the stand anyway.
Yeah.
Well, I guess the stand, we were just kind of scouting this spot this morning, and we're like, oh, we'll go stand out there. But now we're going to go grab our stands and then get set up in here, and we'll have much better luck, I think, because, yeah, we got to get kind of above all this brush to have a shot, so.
Yeah, and it's really pretty, and we've seen so many deer.
Yeah.
So, like, why not?
Yeah, lots of action this morning.
Yeah.
Oh, I feel like I didn't get it on camera, I don't think. Because no matter which way you pick in here, it sucks.
Oh, I mean, when we need the 4-wheeler, we could always just take a lot.
No, go around, and it hooks right up into that. Well, I think we're gonna go in and eat some breakfast, and then take Skeeter out bird hunting this afternoon, and then go sit back out there this evening. Well, Sierra and I are going a couple miles up the road to grab our deer stands, and then we're gonna grouse hunt in this area too, and then head back to where we sat out this morning and set up both the stands. have brought a gun.
Yeah.
It's usually how it goes.
I have pockets too if you want to put something in here.
I think I'm good. I think that's it. I think we're ready to mosey. You got the other one?
Yep, it's out there.
Product placement. Stonehouse Coffee. Where I get all my energy from.
I know. I'm so bummed that I wish I would have just stayed still.
Well, I know it's not to be color,
Yeah, I know. 'Cause it was so close.
I was like, you couldn't see it.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, we grabbed those stands. We're gonna go try one of our favorite grouse spots. It's been really good the past couple years, but this will be our first time hunting it this year. We're there. This is where we get them.
Skeeter. Should we eat the birds? Let's go. Come on.
Where's the birds? A couple miles up this road, there's a really pretty lake. I'll take you to that. One of my favorite spots around here.
Good boy.
Good boy. Where's the birds? Go get them. Where's the birds?
He's going back. Skeeter, come on. Find the birds. Find the birds, Skeeter.
Made it to the lake. Looks like is that a new tree down?
Kind of looks
That's
like
that's the
that's,
little little boat access there. So this right here is actually a campsite. There was a big storm that came through here a couple years ago and knocked down a bunch of really nice mature trees. There's only a couple left now. Little campfire ring. Someone's been back here. It's a pretty lake. Good boy, Skeeter, good boy. Find the bird. Where is it? Where's the bird? Skeeter just fluffed one up, but the woods are still pretty thick, so I think I might just stop.
Really? In a tree?
No, I got a shot on the ground.
Where is it? Good boy, Skeeter. Where is it?
Too bad he was far up. I actually flew across the trail too.
Yeah.
Get the bird, Skeeter. Where's the bird? Good boy. Find it. Where's the bird?
Yeah, you guys can see it's pretty thick in here still. So it's hard to even see them. Even if they do fly up in a tree, you have to really look.
Well, no birds on that hunt. Skeeter flushed up one, but neither of us had a shot at it. Yeah, grouse hunting's pretty tough this early in the year, you know, and all the leaves are on the trees still. In a couple, 3 weeks or so, when all these fall, you know, then the woods thin out a lot more, and then you can actually see through the woods a little bit better. But right now, the only way you can pretty much get one is if it flies up in a tree, or if you're like Sierra and just shooting on the ground next to the trail yesterday. So there it is, all cleaned out. This is a smaller bird, but 2 legs, heart, and then the breast meat. So a couple more of these and we'll be able to make some soup. Well, as you can see, hunting season is in full swing. Sierra and I have gotten quite a few grouse now. We haven't gotten a deer yet, but the thing is we can only get 1 deer a piece this year. So, and the hunting season's still so early, you know, and we've been seeing deer every time we've been out, which is great. But since we each only have 1 tag to fill, we're kind of waiting for a bigger deer. You know, it'd be nice to get a larger deer, but you know, if it was late in the season, then I would probably take one of the ones that we've seen. But since it's still so early, you know, we're just gonna be patient. But they're fun to watch. You know, it's a lot of fun just being out in the stand and being out in the woods and seeing deer. I had a fox come right up to me, like 10 feet from me one morning, which was cool. But I'm gonna give you guys a little update on the new log cabin building project and show you what's going on with that. As you can see, it's starting to look like fall around here. So here's a look at the building site. There's still a few crumbs to clean up. You know, I'm gonna have a skid steer in here, so I'll clean up the rest of this with that. We are still gonna thin out trees, you know, around this, get rid of all the skinny popple and leave the mature maples and pines. But I went in to get my building permit at the county, and since we already have a dwelling unit on site, we have to get a survey, or we have to prove that we have enough land to build another dwelling unit. So I've kind of been at the mercy of waiting for the survey, and you know, the world doesn't revolve around me. It's not like they just drop everything and come out here. So, but I did talk to the guy yesterday, and I think in the next couple days, they're gonna send what we need to the county. So I'm gonna cut my logs in the middle of winter, probably in January or so, when the sap content's at its lowest. You know, in the spring and summer, there's still sap in the logs, and the logs take longer to dry. You know, same goes for firewood too. If you cut your trees down in the middle of winter, you cut your drying time in half. So I'm gonna cut my logs in the middle of winter, probably January, start doing that, and that'll keep me busy throughout the winter. You know, when you're building a log cabin this way and getting your logs right from the land, that's what takes kind of the longest, you know, is cutting your trees, dragging them over, getting them prepped, getting them ready to peel, then peeling. So that's gonna make just a lot more sense. You know, like I said, I don't have a deadline on this. It's not like we're trying to get into this like we were, you know, with the cabin that we live in now, you know, when we were living in that tiny house. Like, we have a place to stay in, a nice place, so there's no rush on it. So we might as well just do it the right way, cut the logs in the middle of winter, and then get them all drug over here, get them stacked up nice, and then start peeling in the spring. And then as soon as the frost is all out of the ground, then we'll build our floor and start notching logs together. But until then, I'm gonna keep chipping away, you know, at this building site, getting trees thinned out. Once I actually get the permit, which should be in a few days here, then we'll start getting things in motion for, you know, renting a skid steer and getting some gravel brought in for this driveway and the building pad and everything. And that'll keep me busy for a while too. And then by then it'll be pretty much winter. So that's kind of the plan going forward, is cutting the logs throughout the winter and then peeling in the spring and building during the summer, with the plan to probably move in by this time next year. And once we get this driveway more dialed in, you know, this fall or early winter, you know, I can chip away getting all of this wood cut and getting this driveway kind of cleaned up. All the stuff that we cleared is just laying off to the side, so I'll just zip by with the four-wheeler and buck them up, bring them over to the woodshed. So that's the plan going forward. We have lots to do. This is my favorite time of year, hunting season. Spend a lot of time out in the woods, cooler temperatures. The fall colors are pretty. Yeah, I love this time of year. No bugs. Next video, I'm gonna keep chipping away on stuff. We'll do the annual stove pipe cleaning. That way we're good to go, dialed in for the winter. And yeah, just keep chipping away on things. But as always, I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you on the next video.